so long ago. There's one born every minute, don't you know? Some make us laugh, some make us cry. These clowns ain't gonna make you die. Everybody's running when the circus comes into the town. Everybody's coming for the likes of the killer clowns from outer space. Killer clowns from outer space. Go! The ringmaster shouts at the show began. Sand in the clowns at them, there you am. See a rubber nose on a painted face, bringing genocide to the human race. Time to take a ride on the nightmare merry-go-round. You'll be dead on arrival from the likes of the killer clowns from outer space. Killer clowns from outer space. There's cotton candy in their hands. There's a bucket on it, man, with the stalk of jacaranda. They're all diabolical bozos. Around, what do you see? Tell me what's become of humanity. The California shores or New York Times Square, Bonham and Bailey, everywhere. If you've ever wondered why the population's going down, blame it on the blunder from the likes of the killer clowns from outer space. Killer clowns from outer space. Killer clowns. Killer clowns. Killer clowns. Killer clowns. Killer clowns from outer space. Killer clowns, yeah! Killer clowns, killer clowns from outer space. Killer clowns from outer space. Killer clowns.
So today we are at the Janesville Mall, really called Uptown Janesville, in Janesville, Wisconsin, in southern Wisconsin. Uptown Janesville, a mall that's, if it was a body, it'd be halfway dead. You've got, I think, 2 anchor stores in here that are gone. a place called Boston's, which we don't have in Florida, so I don't even know what a Boston's is all about. And I just passed it, so we're gonna have to make a U-turn. But we are on our way to a mall walk, and then we're gonna do a Spirit Halloween commentary. So we're gonna make a quick little go around the block here. Alright, hopefully this will take... No, I know I can go this way. Not a fan of these little side roads that are like parallel with the main road in cities, but sometimes they work in your favor. I'll read the comments when I am stopped. So please leave comments. We're going to do a mall walk. We're going to Spirit Halloween. We've got every goy slop. And when I say goy slop, I'm talking that, you know who's in control.
Invade.
And it's what they give to us goyim. Us non-chosen ones, that's our McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King. It's all goy slop. Or Zog slop, which is Zionist-owned government. Zog slop. I like goy slop. I like the way it rolls off the tongue. So yes, today we are at the Uptown Janesville Mall. We've got a Dick's Sporting Goods and Ulta, which I frequent with my girlfriend. We're going to do a quick go around the block first. It's such a nice day. This is going to be a much more thorough video than the first one we did. And even then wasn't my first experience. I came here with my girlfriend one night just before I did a mall walk. So technically I never got the first one. But that last one, the Rockford Cherryvale Mall, whew, I had no idea what I was stepping into. I'm glad there wasn't a gun battle when I was there. But yeah, I'd say if this was a body, it'd be half dead. I don't even know what this used to be. But there are plenty of backroom portals, I guarantee. Alright. Hiding in plain sight. Yeah, right. Stick out like a sore thumb over there, pal. Smoke your crack elsewhere. If I had one thing to say about Janesville, here we go. Boston store. You ever heard of a Boston store? My Florida ass has not heard of a Boston store, but it's closed. I used to live in Boston. I lived in a place called Lawrence, Massachusetts, and it was all Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. I was literally the only white person in the city. And one night they had like a 30-40 person like gun battle in one of the bars. So I do attract gun battles in my frequency. Let me turn this off. There we go. The flickering's annoying. So yes, we are going to mall walk. If you leave comments, some people's comments made it into the YouTube video, but this is the live, obviously uncut. I might say stuff here that won't make YouTube because YouTube won't allow it. And YouTube's AI is very good because the transcript, they give you a transcript. Like when you upload a video to YouTube, they give you like a transcript now. And when you read the transcript, it actually can be more hilarious than me saying it. And I'm really surprised with things I can get away with on certain accounts now. I'm not going to say some of these accounts, but if you know, you know. But I can get away with so much more now. They really loosened up after the pandemic. It's like a snake. Tightening and loosening its prey. Tightening during the lockdown and COVID, and now that we've gotten half the population duped into putting poison in their veins, we can loosen up a bit. I also think it's kind of like a culling. Like we are goyim, we are cattle, and if you were a farmer, your population's like overflowing, and it's. I mean, I don't believe in lack personally, but I'm trying to tell you how they think. The bankers. That's my term for it now. I just say bankers. Like I was talking about Taylor Swift. Bankrolled. Probably, I mean, she apparently looks like she has talent. So some people get famous and they have no talent. I should have parked back there. But anyway, I did the drive through here. I'm going to go and we're going to do the actual mall walk now. Instead of me rambling. Because I do edit some of this out of the video. I try to make the videos flow a little better. My girlfriend's like, your videos are too long. I go, I like long form content. I'm sure there's other people that like, and it can be schizo at times. It can jump around with quick edits. But, oh, wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. I'm not going in Kohl's, though. Now, I'm the suspicious looking one here. I was going the right way. Okay, I just gotta trust my intuition more. Swift is a male to female. Okay, so that's the thing about Taylor Swift. T.S. Taylor Swift, transsexual. And I'm not hating on anybody, by the way, when I'm talking about these things. I just want to inform you that it's in plain sight a lot of times. And when you've got that much money and that much power behind you, you get the best of the best. And the thing is, too, if you're a boy and you get those hormones at a young age, you're not going to develop a lot of the manly things. And I do think a lot of these celebrities that look like trannies are actually like just like these females, like Jennifer Aniston. She's probably a woman who is on HGH. I don't think every single one of them do, but Taylor Swift, it's like the highest peaked, the top ones are usually inverted. Or usually the sacrifice involves inversion. Like if you're a famous Hollywood celebrity, you want to take it to the next level, you got to either sacrifice your kid young and make them trans, sacrifice to Baphomet, or just straight up kill the kid, right? A blood sacrifice. And a lot of these, here's another rule of thumb. Like, you can learn the body stuff, like the shoulders, the fingers, the way the women versus men hold their feet. It's not hate. It's just like identifying something in the wild. I'm not hating on it. It's like, okay, boom. All right. Because some people, obviously, you got the Adam's apple popping out. You got the deep voice. You're not getting away with it, bro. Got to check the neck. But the check ain't it. Because like I said, you can get fed hormones at a young age. But look at this, another Florida plate. That's the first Florida plate. I'm gonna have to, like, for the YouTube video, take that out. But that is the first Florida plate I have seen since I've been here. All right, we're gonna go mall walking now. Actually, these comments real quick. Let me read some of these comments. Are the malls more frequented in that area? Plus, it's a Saturday, so that should help. Yeah. Streaming behind the wheel. Good job. Gamma detected. There's a Spirit Halloween in the old Sears in our mall. Exactly. Goy Slop equals Walmart brand seasonal t-shirt graphics. Exactly. That's a good one. Goy Slop equals Walmart brand seasonal t-shirt graphics. It really is slop, though. Yeah. Got those moldy carpet vibes in there. That obtuse angular wall in the Kohl's was architecturally offensive. Oh, yeah. A lot of architecture these days is just brutally offensive. And I do think Tartaria did exist at this point. And I think I saw articles like Putin's going to show Putin's going to show them taking the gold out of World Trade Center 7 via satellite. He apparently has videos of them taking gold, like Die Hard 3 style, out of the Federal Reserve. But this time it's Building 7. And why else was I talking about Putin? There was another thing I was going to tell you that he was going to reveal. Oh, well, it might come back to me. Putin's revealing it all. There's the Florida people. Look at that. I'm in perfect alignment. See, that's how I try to, like, run my life, to see how the outer world's playing around. It's like, okay, these Florida people are leaving, so that means the energy is being distributed and flattening out to the equilibrium point where now I have to go. Now that their Florida energy has left the mall, now my Florida energy has to enter the mall. We've reached a balance point, and now the ping pong must go back and forth. So I drink only out of copper bottles, by the way. Oh, buddy people, tell me to do it. Oh, my buddy people. All right, we're going in the mall. Here we go. Oh, by the way, I have great karma. So I was at the outlet mall up here, and last weekend lost my wallet, and I swear to God somebody had taken it and just, it was gone forever. I canceled the credit cards. I even sent out for a new ID. Well, at the point where I'd really let it go, I get a message from Facebook from a guy that had said his 10-year-old daughter had found it when she went shopping with her mom, and every single dollar, every single card was in here. So my good karma is true. Because here's the thing: when I say I have good karma, every time I found a wallet, ID, anything, I've always made a point to return it to the owner as is. I've never taken a dime, and if I can, I return every bit of it. So it does pay to have good karma. It really does. I believe in it 100%. Especially, I think when you get at a little bit higher level of awareness, the karma comes and goes faster. Like if you're at a low level of awareness, I think the karma sometimes takes a while to come back around, maybe even lifetimes. But at a very high level of awareness, it's almost like punishment. It's like you should know better, you know. And so that's what I believe, just by virtue of my existence. That's how that works. Now we're gonna go vertical now, because the YouTube videos look so much better like this. So if you can't handle it, I'm sorry, but this will be on YouTube later. We're gonna go check out the Uptown Janesville Mall. We have a Chuck E. Cheese, Ulta. We don't have a Boston store anymore. Don't even know what that is. And a Dick's. So we're just gonna go for a ride. Hopefully I won't lose my wallet again. I'm gonna keep my hands on it. And we're gonna go to and guess what? That store is at the other end of the mall. So if you want to see the Halloween store, you better stick around. Spirit Halloween. Look at that. Mushrooms and trannies. Because that was the full flag. So there's the first LGBTQ moment. And you know, in the last video, I had the alarm like going off. When I was on the... Well, yeah, if you have to watch that, I don't know what I'm talking about, but... Oh, yeah, there's an anime store in here. All right, I'm going to do a little bit better with the cinematography. I know the last time I kept it down a lot because I was worried about getting shot. You ever been in a Chuck E. Cheese? You know who invented Chuck E. Cheese? The same guy that invented Atari. He invented Chuck E. Cheese as well. Look it up. Something Nolan. And he also had employed Steve Jobs as a teenager, and Steve Jobs used to work at Apple and come in with his shoes off. Oh, they're having a little birthday party. So Steve Jobs is connected to Chuck E. Cheese. I tried playing this the other day. Not so lucky. They're most likely rigged. So the mall's looking good. Oh yeah, it was like a ghost town last time I was here. Do, 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 do. I would have a headache if I worked in there. I can't even go in there for more than a minute. It's completely overwhelming. Bath and Body Works. Now, here's the THCA store, Hemp 1848. You can smell the weed smell as you get closer. So they basically have a weed store in the mall. Now the THCA gets through on a technicality, on a loophole, that THCA as a flower is not psychoactive like THC is. But when you add heat to THCA, then it becomes like normal weed. So I don't know how long they're going to actually have THCA. But look at this, Willy Wonka. I've been having a lot of Willy Wonka synchronicities lately. There's another one. You know who owns the Everlasting Gobstopper? Rick on Pawn Stars. He bought the Everlasting Gobstopper from the movie. Rick. Sometimes I'll just sit on YouTube and watch Pawn Stars videos. Pawn Stars highlights. But yes, that's where the Boston store used to be. It's a pretty big mall for a small town. Janesville isn't too small. These people are mall walking. It's awkward now. I'm going to let them go that way first. Okay. So yeah, you can see it's a lot of the stores in here are empty. And I'd say it's about 50% occupancy. But we are mall walking with other mall walkers, which is the point of the show. When it's cold outside, I guess these malls here in the Midwest are going to be full of people. Now, the malls in Florida are full of old people in the morning because they got nothing to do. Furry babies, furry babies. There's my reflection in the mirror. Furry babies. Here's another. This must be Sears. Yep, it's a Sears. Yep. Oh, yeah. Sears. Where there's a dying mall, there's usually a Sears. When I see parts of the mall that are like this, I always think of like Terminator 2, when they're having the shootout in the mall. That's what I always think about when I see the back areas of malls. Uh-oh, this must be the Spirit Halloween overflow. What do we got there? A hospital patient, a referee, and a prisoner. And then the Nightmare Before Christmas, which I'm not a fan of. I know a lot of you probably are, but I'm not. Sears for queers in the comments. But yeah, we're getting to the Spirit Halloween. Don't worry. It's going to be entertaining because there is a lot of degeneracy. And just I saw some straight up dark stuff the other day. I don't even bother with shoe stores in the mall. I mean, people are getting bigger though. When I was a kid, there was no size 14s. Now, because of all the hormones, people are so much bigger and fatter. It's a little bit easier to find a size 14. 14! We give him 14. Claire's, GameStop. GameStop is not showing up on a Saturday. Must be out to lunch. Oh, yep. Closed until 2:30. Plenty of Funko, though. The only Funko Pop I have is the dude from The Big Lebowski. Well, good thing I'm not looking for a game. I stopped gaming a long time ago. I couldn't find the value in it. I wasn't going to be a professional gamer. Maybe being a streamer now would be something. I would give pretty good commentary as I game. But I gave up gaming a long time ago because I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to be able to apply this skill anywhere. And I could be learning much more valuable skills than playing video games. I'm not knocking people that play video games. Just like earlier, I'm not knocking people who are into Halloween. Bootleg store, stuff from China. Stay lit. Grind, drip too hard. Oh, I would love to walk in that store and look at I might walk back in there. Yep. Oh, I need a new pair of Air Maxes. I love being on the cushions. Oh, I love it. I know it's super ungrounding, right? What was this store? No, that's the name of the mall. I told my girlfriend that this was a Tiffany's because of the color, but I don't think there'd be a Tiffany's in this mall. What could have it been? We're getting a real good view of the Janesville Mall today. The last time I kind of ran through it because there weren't too many people here, and the kind of people that were here were very gang-like looking. People in the Midwest hang out in gangs, I've noticed. Even if they look like they're good gangs, it's still a gang of people. They really stick together. Now, at this mall, you're not allowed to have any unaccompanied minors, right? If you're under 17, you have to be accompanied by an adult. So that means this mall's full of potential dangers. We're getting close to the Spirit Halloween, though. Buddy, I fix your phone. You've got a few stereotypes in the mall. You got buddy, I fix your phone. And you've got, oh, here it is. Oh, you bite your nail. Oh, you bite your nail. Those are some regular comments I make. If you're a follower of the mall walking, I always say that when I see Babu and Ching Chong. And just take a joke if you're Ching Chong or Babu. Just take a joke in life. Jeez Louise. Here's what I don't like. The kid with the knife and the psychotic look. That's not what we should be teaching our kids. Oh, here we go. I see Bluey. Okay. I've never seen Bluey before, but Bluey is the only thing people watch on Disney Plus anymore. I don't personally watch Disney Plus. I don't have any of that stuff. I guess he ain't gonna do anything. Maybe I gotta get close enough. Do these things scare you? Look at this fucker. I'm trying to keep all the kids out of the shots for the sake of YouTube. Now, when I was a kid, I always liked Jason. I didn't even know in the first one, the first movie, if you've never seen any of the Jason movies, it's his mom that's doing all the killing. He's not even, like, the hockey mask character's not even in the first movie. Michael Myers is actually a William Shatner mask, if you didn't know that. True fact. It's a mold of William Shatner's face. Now, my girlfriend wanted me to get her a shirt here. And we came here the other day. And it's buy one, get one 50% off. And the one she wanted right here is Portal to the Cat Dimension. Now, that's not evil. That's not dark. There's no pentagrams on that. And I said, okay, let's get Portal to the Cat Dimension. And let's take advantage of the deal. But then I couldn't find anything. I was like, that wasn't just pure satanic. Like, I'm not going to wear a ghost drinking beer. That's straight up satanic. I'm not into witches. There's another pentagram. So again, Lucifer. Easy Baked Coven, which they're in a graveyard summoning, pies with pentagrams on them. Ghostface, I do like Scream. This is Sacrificial Offering. Demon Cat. Black Magic Animal Rescue. I'm not into black magic. That's not good. I almost got Killer Clowns from Outer Space, actually. I think that's what I'm going to get because I got to represent for the DMT clowns. This would probably be the only one I would get. And I'm surprised that Killer Clowns from Outer Space has made such a comeback. As you'll see coming up, there's quite a lot of Killer Clowns from Outer Space merchandise, which is a cult movie with a cult following from like the mid-'80s, which I loved as a kid. I thought it was... So if you don't know what they do, spoilers, in Killer Clowns from Outer Space, they kidnap people, they zap them, and then they put them in cotton candy cocoons, and they stick pipes in the cotton candy cocoons, and they suck their blood. So these are adrenochrome. Like, nobody knew about adrenochrome in the 80s, but that's what that is. All right? So, yeah, I mean, I like Ghostface. Let's see. Creep Show. So I think I'm going to get Killer Clowns. Now, if they got extra large. All right. My girlfriend will be happy. Wait, no, a minute. What size is that one? Only large Killer Clowns? Maybe I'm not meant to get the Killer Clowns, bro. But she does want Portal to the Cat Dimension, and that's like the only one here that is not just straight up evil or killers. Clowns equal Nephilim. I believe so. I wanted a KK from Outer Space, but man, I'm an extra large. Ooh, Gizmo. Where'd the Gizmo one? That must be for me. Don't feed after midnight. What size? Extra large. You know what? I might take Gizmo with me. And by the way, Gizmo, you know what Baby Yoda is? Baby Yoda is a shaved Gizmo. Kathleen Kennedy, the woman that ruined Star Wars and Indiana Jones and Willow, Baby Yoda was her creation, not Jon Favreau. And really, if you put them side by side, it's almost identical. I went for my first float session in the Netherlands. It was awesome. Fell asleep. Awesome. Yvonne Admiral. Very cool. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. If it's meant to be, I'll come get the shirt at the end. If it's not, if somebody else wants Gizmo, it ain't meant to be, bro. Wait a minute. This must be where they got the Gizmo shirt. Oh, no, that's a pumpkin. All right, here. Baphomet. Look at that right there, right off the bat. We are greeted with Baphomet right in the beginning, man. Just straight up satanic shit. An inverted cross. I forget what that's called. Upside down pentagram. See, when the star is up, when that part is up, it's not evil. When it's down, it's a pentagram. It's a goat's head. You see, that's the goat's ears, and that's the goat's horns, and that's the goat's mouth right there. So an inverted star pentagram is a goat's head. And goat's eyes are actually rectangles. They're like black rectangles or squares. It's weird. The pupils of their eyes are actually, oh, there's the popcorn gun. So yeah, they shoot you with popcorn gun, and then they turn you into a cotton candy cocoon, and then they suck your blood out. If you've never seen Killer Klowns. Let's see how much these are for my DMT costume. Only $20. They're going to have plenty of sexy costumes, so don't worry about that. Friday the 13th, Camp Counselor. All right. Chucky. Bride of Chucky. Michael Myers. Coverall. I mean, they really got some good costumes here if you are into this stuff. There's another DMT adrenochrome clown, Pennywise. And this is the Tim Curry one. I think the far superior Pennywise. And this, from what many people describe, are what DMT jesters are like. Nephilim. In another dimension. And if you believe what one of my podcast guests says, we're letting them through the portals by doing drugs all the time. Well, they got the demons. They got the sexy demons. They got the Uncle Fester. Support your local coven. But it's all the same kind of stuff, man. It's all placebo effect. Oh, you think putting some shit in a pot and stirring it up and incantation is going to make it happen? Or if you believe in Jesus Christ, is this pill going to work? I believe it will. Placebo effect. Mind over matter. But if you need a little ritual, if you need a magic spell, if you need to put a goat's tail in the pot, then go for it. But when you be careful knocking on doors, you don't understand what's on the other side. I wouldn't knock on the door of something that could potentially infect my soul. There you go. They got the DMT clowns are slowly penetrating our collective consciousness with it, and Killer Klowns from Outer Space, Psycho Jester, Circus Misfit, Dark Clown. I like Psycho Jester. The DMT clowns are penetrating people, and people are eating it up. Do they have an animatronic Hillary Clinton? Probably. But yeah, man, if you want to be a DMT clown, they got plenty of possibilities for you here. Because that's what I believe the DMT jesters look like, is this. And that was one of my intentions of coming here today, is maybe get one of these for like the live stream. Like start live streaming as a DMT jester. Or get a mask like this, but put my own war paint on it. The Killer Klowns are tempting. Yeah, so if you've never seen Killer Klowns, that's what they do. How much is this popcorn gun? That's what I want to know. Like, that's just a movie prop. You don't really do anything with that, do you? Here we go. It's $100 for the Killer Klowns from Outer Space popcorn gun. And they shoot you with that, and they turn you into pie. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good little prop for the house. $25. What does it do? Just like be a prop? I guess it's a good prop for your costume. Uh-oh. I just knocked into something here. What I knock into? Ooh, the Reaper was literally on my back there. Hold on. I only got one hand available. By the way, it's kind of good to see that like Baphomet and the Reaper and all these dark ones are like fully stocked. Like not everybody wants to run and be Baphomet. That's great. I'm just really interested in the penetration of the clown DMT jester. This used to be a Sam Goody, by the way. If we were wondering what the store used to be, Kmart. It's a Sam Goody. So we're going to keep moving through the store in the correct order. I just have people like kind of pushing me out of the way. All right. Killer Clowns, DMT Jesters. All right. Man, this store is just... This is the busiest store in the entire mall by a long shot, obviously. You can get you a Killer Clown Pop. Jumbo. I want to see the cotton candy cocoons. I want to show you guys the cotton candy cocoons. Evil. Don't do a Ouija board. But then again, it might just be placebo effect too. Maybe there's a mental effect. Maybe there is no evil spirits. Honestly, I'm surprised this music hasn't kicked me off yet. I just need to keep talking over it, I guess. This is a great mask, by the way, because his eyebrows move when you move his mouth, but I can't do it with one hand. There we go. All right, come on, copyright music, go away. Well, if I get kicked off, it's copyright. This music playing in the background is going to probably boot me out of here. Or it's going to be even more of a problem on YouTube, actually. YouTube, it picks up every little song, no matter how much you're talking over. Even sometimes I speed it up, slow it down. It picks it up, and it's like, you can't play this song. You can never get monetized. Aerosmith will get all your money for the views. That's cool if you're into Rick and Morty, even though I do think it's gross and written by just disgusting people. Like, you're glorifying some nasty, like, uncle who's got a drinking problem and is depressed and nihilistic. I get it. You identify with it. Scooby-Doo is very popular. I feel like it's been, I'm trying to see where the popularity's at. Barbie's got a few gone. You could be Yoshi. What's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Mine's Donatello. Where's the bow at? The bow staff. Raphael's size, the katana. Where is the bow? Oh, if you're a Donatello fan, you're shit out of luck. There is no bow. Sexy cat in the hat. Oh, here we go. Wizard of Oz. Just every brand. You can be Tom Hanks, Woody. Me personally, I'm a Buzz Lightyear guy. Tim Allen all day long over Tom Hanks, obviously. Megan, never saw that movie. Napoleon Dynamite. Gizmo again. Encanto, never seen it. You can be in the Squid Game. Look at that, A League of Their Own. That's an old-ass movie, still representing. Oh, you know why it's probably here? Because a lot of those chicks are like from Wisconsin in the movie. Like when they're like in the lower leagues, the whatever, farm leagues. Proton Pack's always cool. You know what's hilarious about Ghostbusters is the female version of Ghostbusters. When they went to put the box set together for the for the Ghostbusters, like all the movies, Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, Ghostbusters Forever, or whatever that last one was, the Ivan Reitman's son directed, or no, Harold Ramis, I don't know, but they didn't put the female version in the box set. If you wanted to see the female version, you had to. They put a little promo code in it, and you could go download a digital download. They didn't disrespect Ghostbusters with the female version. Oh, that female version caused a shit show in the nerd community. I thought it was funny, but it was because it's just bad. It's just bad. Paul Feig directed it. It was bad. I never saw it, but I don't need to know. Look, I can look at shit and tell it stinks and it's gross and I shouldn't touch it. Top Gun. Now, you know what this song reminds me of, right? Beetlejuice, when they're eating there at the table. And the hand comes to the table and like there's shrimp and it pulls them in. Game of Thrones, is that what this is? No, it's just like a bootleg Game of Thrones. Medieval Monarch. We've only, we're not even halfway through the store yet, so hang with me. Steampunk pants. Please don't knock me off YouTube with this song and its copyright notice. I better keep talking. So yeah, it's just your normal stuff here. But they were really pushing the clown stuff in the front, man. The DMT clowns have really penetrated society. And that's what I wanted to bring to attention. How accepted some of these things have become. Like, you can have a giant killer clown from outer space in your front yard. I want to make sure I go down every aisle, fully document. This is for your Barbie Ken look. Never saw that movie. Pure propaganda. Didn't see Oppenheimer. Pure propaganda. You know, if you're wearing a robe all the time, you're always fucking. You don't even have time to put your clothes back on. It's just always. This was literally. Hold on. I dropped something here. This was literally. I'm literally not joking. I'm literally telling you the 100% truth. This was my outfit I wore to prom in high school. I went to prom with a girl in that outfit, and everybody else wore like regular tuxes. I mean, no. That's what I'm wearing. But now I'm like, no, pimp, that's bad. Pimps are bad. That's not something to glorify, bro. But I didn't know at the time. I was like, Snoop Dogg, pimping hoes ain't easy. Never pimped a hoe in my life, but I know it's not easy. As Too Short would say. There you go. More blood stuff. All right. From regions beyond. Yep, summon those demons, baby. Fortnite Batman. All right, let's see here. Dr. Greenweed, that's my costume. Jacket, prescription notepad. Weed not included. Or alien pick me up, that's a cool one. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna keep moving. Angel and Devil. Hosiery. Okay, everybody likes this section apparently, so I'm gonna avoid it. Here we go. This is what Obama wore to a wedding. It's actually way more ornate than that. Obama, there's a picture of him going around the internet. It's real. Super ornate Baphomet mask. Looks very similar in style to that. If you know, you know. There's the Hillary Clinton thing you were talking about earlier. No, I'm just kidding. Now we're getting to the point where my girlfriend the other day was like, nope, I can't hang out here anymore. My girlfriend's real sensitive. I'm not. I'm like the opposite. It takes a lot. I can't even be offended. Because I practice the 4 agreements. Nobody wants this Star Wars shit. Disney's ruined it. It's a pretty good Emperor mask, though. Tusken Raider. These blast points are far too accurate for sand people. More clowns. More DMT jesters. I gotta get away from this music. This music's gonna make Instagram. Ooh, I like that one, bro. Oh my goodness gracious alive. How much is that Eyes on You mask? How much is that? I collect masks. That's a good one. You know what you do? How many are in here? I don't want the first one. That means like 10 kids have worn it. If I do, I'm going to get this. Because I'm going to start doing lives again. And it's always nice to wear. It's nice to wear a mask when I never wear a mask in real life. I'm just so like autistically real. There we go. I'm like so autistically real. Like I saw an autistic dating show on Netflix. I'm like, oh my God, my people. Like I would just love to go on a date and just tell you how it is. I mean, I don't have to do that now because I got a girlfriend, but. All right, now this is the point where my girlfriend couldn't take anymore. And here we go. This is the part she really didn't like. She didn't like the babies. This one really disturbed her. And it's, I mean, a baby zombie eating a rat. This is the kind of stuff where I'm like, okay, with the killer clowns, the DMT entities have penetrated reality, our consciousness, where they are like bleeding through with like killer clowns, just clowns everywhere. Ronald McDonald, Bozo the Clown, and then the depravity of like this. This is your culture, and you find this acceptable, like demon babies eating hands and rats with spiders coming out of its mouth. These are much less offensive, obviously. The rabid dogs and cats, and nasty rats. But yeah, there's the clown again. That is straight up DMT jester wear. And that's actually kind of horrifying. Nothing scares me though, bro. Like a bomb could go off next to me and I'd be fine. Alright, so I think that's just... Oh, let's go over here, actually. Hold on. Do they have animatronic Hillary Clinton? It's not animatronic, but there she is right there. I saw a meme earlier. It's like, I love skeletons of things that don't have skeletons. Like octopus doesn't have a skeleton. I saw that on a meme. If you did need like a skeleton, this is the great time of year to get one. Like what other things? Like they got this right though. This is actually the skeleton of a turtle. That's actually correct. That is its shell right there. That's its skeleton. But octopuses don't have no damn bones. What else? A ram's head. What was the other animal that didn't have bones in the meme? I forget, but they don't have it here. But yeah, it's a good time of year to get your skeletons and masks. That is a great tripping mask. I'm going to use that on people. People are going to be tripping, and I'm going to come around the corner, and they are going to really freak out because, you know, look at that. That is like Alex Gray mask. Nobody is buying the Disney stuff, bro. I don't blame you. Well, that's DC, though. DC has shit the bed, too, big time. DC shit the bed. They really fucked up the Justice League. And again, I'm not into these things. Like, I don't follow the comics. I grew up with it as like the background of my life. Superman and Batman and all this shit. But I never read all the comics. I would see the movies. That would be it. So I'm not into the lore heavily. I don't care about, you know, if they get the characters true to the comic. But I could tell they really shit the bed with Justice League. Nobody cares about those characters. Nobody cares about Aquaman. Not like that. The best Superman they ever had, besides Christopher Reeve, that's arguable, Cavill, they get rid of him. Like the best thing. There's another one. More DMT clowns, man. The DMT clowns are really out this year. They're having a real coming out party. I guess all the memeing and drug abuse I've helped summon them. And I've encouraged you to help summon them too. You know, like, I didn't know about DMT clowns in an alternate reality dimension accessible via smokable drugs until a few years ago. And I think with anything, as you put your awareness on something, like it becomes greater and greater. You become more of a magnet to attract it. And I try not to think that's a real reality that's true, that I'm manifesting that much of it, but I do actually feel like your frequency does have an effect on, like Tesla, frequency equals location. If you want to change your... look at this. The girl is like, got a knife. It's going to kill you. All right, back to the classics. Anyway. Never a fan of the Nightmare Before Christmas ever. But I get it. I get it. Alright, this is all chick stuff. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Young Crouchy. Alright, this is kid stuff. Bluey. The only thing that people watch on Disney Plus is Bluey. They don't watch Loki. They don't watch Ahsoka. Another shitter. Disney Star Wars fucking sucks, bro. It just does. I didn't even really see any Star Wars costumes in there. That's how bad Disney has shit the bed with their $4 billion brand. I didn't see, except for those masks of the Emperor or the classic characters, I didn't see no motherfucking Rey mask. I didn't see no Poe. I didn't see no motherfucking... Because the Disney Star Wars fucking sucks, bro. It sucks. Alright. I'm trying to keep these fucking people out of my goddamn shot. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna get my girlfriend this shirt because I promised her I would. She wanted extra large. Alright, Portal to the Cat Dimension is the only non-evil one. If you're just joining us, they're buy one, get one half off. Now, I don't know if Gizmo counts. I wanted the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but they only have a large. So I definitely feel like I'm not in alignment. Unless there's another one like around here that somebody put in the wrong spot. Let's look for it. I don't see it. You know what? It's should I get Gizmo here? Don't feed after a minute. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna get her what she wants. Get my little mask and get out of here. All right, I'm getting in line. No, wrong way. Here we go. It's like a labyrinth. Oh, this is where all the cool stuff is at. All the fun stuff's over here. Severed fingers, Baby Yoda. All right, hold on. I gotta pay for some stuff. Yes. Howdy. How are you?
Can I help you over here? Would you like to donate to the Children's Spirit?
No, thanks.
I can help you right here. If you're ready. Find everything you're looking for?
All right.
You have a great day.
You too. God bless you. Take care. Wow, dude. I just literally beat a huge line of people. Like, I just walked up to the counter, but now it's like 1 million people in here. Like, look at the line now, bro. And by the way, fuck all this donation stuff at the end. And I don't care if I sound whatever. I'm not going in Kohl's. It's boring. Everything in the store is overpriced, and they put like huge discounts on it to bring it down to like its regular, normal, like retail price. Huge, stupid ripoff store. But I fucking hate it when they try to. I'm already spent money in your store, and you want me to you want to round up to the nearest dollar for some scam. I don't do charity like that. If you want to do charity, do it for your neighbor. Do it local. You don't know where your money goes with spirit donation. Children of Spirit. That's what she said. You want to donate to Children of Spirit? Listen, I help people. I tell them, God bless you. I love everybody. Treat everybody like yourself. Like, love yourself and love your neighbor. But I'm so sick of every grocery store and mall, convenience stores even. You want to see some demonic shit? Let's go in here. Spencer's. My girlfriend won't go in the store anymore. She's like, if Hello Kitty don't live here, I don't live here. I'm like, all right. But yeah, Hello Kitty don't live here no more. Kirby does. Playboy lives here. But yeah, she's like, if Hello Kitty don't live here no more, I don't live here no more. Hooters. But yeah, I don't want to be nickeled and dimed after I already spent money in your store. Don't guilt me at the end. Don't guilt me. I don't suffer guilt. I don't suffer fear or shame. Okay, psychopathic is my name, but I'm good psycho. I'm like CEO, doctor, firefighter. All right, there are good psychos. But yeah, Hello Kitty don't live here no more. She's like, I don't go in any stores where there's no Hello Kitty. This is all like drug and sex stuff.
Wait, what? Oh, like I would just like be over there and I would just see like a small head.
Alien cock dildo. You can have you can come here and buy an alien dildo. Anyway, I'm like, there's like 10 employees in here, and it's just me walking around saying alien dildo. So yeah, if you need drug paraphernalia, if you need sex stuff, you need some rope for your sex play, we got ya. Hello Kitty don't live here no more. Hilarious. Do they have an animatronic Hillary Clinton? Oh, you know what? I haven't seen any of the comments. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sit down in a minute and read the comments like on a bench. So hang with me. I will read your comments. If you like mushroom stuff, though, they do have a lot of cool mushroom stuff. Like, that's pretty cool. Color morphing, that's cute, you know? I mean, let's just face it. A lot of it's degeneracy. I know a lot of you don't want to admit it because it's some of your favorite stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm gay, but I drink my shots straight. Yas. 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 Remember the Yas meme? With the cat that's like, Yas. 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 Thick. I bet you a black person would like that one. There's a meme right there. Alright, I'm gonna head out. That's a meme. That's a total meme right there. Because the meme comes from a frame in SpongeBob that somebody liked, and then they put that "I'ma head out." You know, it's probably some black guy in the hood probably made that meme the first time. Like, that's the thing about memes. It starts from just like the smallest, shittiest places sometimes, and it becomes like a cultural phenomenon. Like, that's not just SpongeBob SquarePants, but that's actually from a literal meme. I don't know if that's a licensed product or not. Does Nickelodeon support that? I'm a head out meme. Boy, bye. I'm drunk. Look at that one. My tits, my birthday. Double trouble. I saw a picture of a woman. No, never mind. For 9/11 with like a plane in between her boobs, and she's like, my OnlyFans is only $9.11 for today in honor of the people that died on 9/11. A weed shot glass. Wake and bake with a shot of liquor. Alright. 50% off anime drinkware. Well, if I need an anime drinkware, I know where to come. Alright, so yeah, it's drugs, it's sex, and anime. I love hot substitutes, I love hot teachers, I love DILFs. Yeah, this is all degeneracy. You don't need to advertise your sexual preferences, whether they're straight or gay or anything in between. I'm good. Look, Killer Clown penetration. I need the Killer Clown blanket. Oh, alright, let's go outside and we're gonna take a look at some comments. I just shit talk this store, but like I said, my girlfriend's like, Hello Kitty don't live there, I don't live there. Playboy Bunny lives there, she don't live there. Alright. This mall has like one restaurant in the food court. Oh my god. Here we go. It's got one restaurant in the food court. Now this barbershop is always on and popping. That's another busy one. But all the other restaurants here shut down. This mall is everybody. You know what it is? Everybody on this side is going to the Spirit Halloween. This mall looks like something's actually happening, but no. Everybody just needs their degeneracy, their sexy costumes, or their psycho killer costumes, or summoning the DMT clown costumes. Buddy, I fix fast, buddy. You go eat at Taqueria Luchador, and I fix your iPhone, buddy. But Steve's Deli Dog House couldn't get it done. The dogs were not that great. Taqueria Luchador, the real deal. Come here, we're the only store in Janesville. Taco time. Let's look at the comments right now before I finish this walk. Alright. Let's look at the comments real quick. Let's take a break to look at the comments real quick. Bluey seems pretty wholesome. Actually, I'm pretty surprised. Yeah, it's the only thing on Disney Plus that people watch. People are looking for babysitters for their kids. And they used to trust the Disney brand, but Disney has shot itself in its foot repeatedly. And honestly, I thought after a while they would stop producing and doing what they were doing, but no, they're still full on going in the direction of wokeness and embracing ideologies and pushing them openly that most people don't want. And so if you're looking to have a babysitter for your kid, Disney isn't anymore. You can't trust it. You can't trust what's actually in there. You have to sit down and watch it. People trust Bluey. I don't even know what Bluey is. Honestly, I have no idea what Bluey is. All I do is follow Disney stuff online because I like to see them fail now. I'm like, how do you screw up so bad? Like, it's interesting to watch something like the Titanic sink right in front of your face. Like a few years ago, when Disney was buying Fox and all these other things, they were doing acquiring Marvel and Star Wars. Oh, they've got all the IP. They're unsinkable. They're the greatest. They'll never fail. Man, this shit is failing in real time, in your lifetime, faster than you could even imagine. They are in a death spiral. So yeah, I'm just responding to the comments right now. This store is pretty large. Yeah, that was a pretty big spirit store. Can I get you a shirt? Disney has the firmament in the logo. Star Wars about intergalactic adventures. Yes, Disney does have the firmament in the logo. When you see the castle in the logo and you see the star go above it, like the shooting star, I think it actually goes the other way. The shooting star goes like that. That's the firmament. And then you've got just the dome, just like the tip top of the dome being popped through.
So I was thinking about Disney. Thinking a lot about Disney. You ever think about the symbol of Disney World? What is that? What's that thing over the castle? What the hell is that? And I asked friends, what is that thing over Disney World? So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, what is that? I'll tell you what that is. It's a dome. I was like, is it just that? No. Disney World is under a dome. And right now you got just trust me, right? Trust me for a little bit. Trust me for a little bit. Because right now you're thinking, oh, Big Bear, that's simply a rainbow, or maybe it's a fairy wings. That is a dome. And why does it matter? Why does that matter? Why does all this dome imagery matter? Because Walt Disney was best friends with Wernher von Braun, the guy who started NASA, the guy who designed the Saturn rocket that allegedly went to the moon. We never went to the moon. Oh, that's just one picture? No. Walt Disney and Wernher von Braun were literally best friends. They worked together all the time. Why is that important? Oh, Wernher von Braun was a scientist who built the Saturn rocket that got us to the moon. On his tombstone, Wernher von Braun has one thing, Psalm 19:1. Well, what does that mean, Big Bear? I'll tell you. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. The firmament is a dome. That's interesting. How do people not find this interesting? The Disney symbol is the world under a dome. Disney was best friends with the guy who said, quote unquote, to get to the moon, we would need a rocket ship the size of the Empire State Building and then refuel. There was no way they were getting to the moon. Wernher von Braun was a genius Nazi that we got from Operation Paperclip, and he's the father of NASA, right?
Bluey popular equals rise of autism, says Mariah. I've never seen it. I have honestly never seen Bluey. If you ask me to describe it right now with a gun in my head, I'm as dead as they get. I couldn't tell you what Bluey is or it's about. Is it like Blue's Clues? I don't know. But all I know is it is the most popular, by far, program on Disney Plus because it's the only one parents feel safe that they can let their child sit in front of it with limited to no supervision. People are looking for fucking babysitters. All right? They want to live their life. They want to go out and party. My dumbass brother can't afford the 2 kids he's got. And he's got a 3rd one on the way. And he has burdened my mom. They're going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, Florida. Because that's where I'm from, Orlando. He ain't got no money. He's got another kid on the way. And he's going to motherfucking Halloween Horror Nights for a night and a half of shit he can't afford. And shit he definitely don't need. So, like, have fun, but don't burden other people with nonsense and bullshit. But anyway, when customers say that, have a blessed day, to me when I'm at work, that's a major vibe. I tell you, when I say God bless you, have a blessed day, I say it to everybody. It's rare that it doesn't come out of my mouth. And you're right, people respond it's a range of responses, but it's mostly positive. When I say God bless you, very few people say that. I think I'm helping awakening in something people, their divinity, because you're all divine creatures of the one. Okay, let's see here. Those donations don't help anyone. Exactly, they're a scam. And if you don't know what we're talking about, when you go to the store now, they're always going to hit you up at the end. Would you like to round up? Would you like to donate to so-and-so organization? Help the kids, help the children, help the military, help the blind, help the deaf, help the gay. No. How dare you? How fucking dare you? I just spent money in your store and you're going to emotionally guilt me on the way out? How fucking dare you? So I hate those things and I always gladly say no. If you want to donate money, donate it locally, like local. Because when the world collapses, you're going to be dependent on your neighbors. And that's one of the reasons I moved, is to get into a community where it's like, in Florida, it's the United Nations of Chaos. Okay, it's every fucking color of the rainbow, and probably some aliens from other dimensions too. Up here, it's pretty homogenous. I will say this though, Janesville is the mud shark capital of the world. Hold on, I gotta go to the comments now. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to more comments. I better hold my wallet in my pocket. But Janesville is the mud shark capital of. I've never seen more mud sharks in my life. Now, I want to see in the comments if people know what this guy is like listening to my conversation, bro. Bro, I'm sitting here. Dude. Anyway. This is the mud shark capital of the world. Do you know what that means? This guy's determined to find out. Don't Google it. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute. I want to see if anybody in the comments. I should ask this guy the secrets of the universe. Oh, he says let the man sleep. Okay, I'll sweep. I'll let the man sweep. I'll let him sweep. He good. Now he's gonna go hang on those chicks. What is a mud shark? Come on now. He's gone. He's gone now. Does anybody know what a mud shark is? I know what it is, obviously. I'm asking if you know. Because Janesville, Wisconsin is the mud shark capital. CIA Nig Sweeper. That's funny. Let him cook. See, man, I wish the comments on this app were more, like, in real time. He's gone. Sorry, never heard of a mud shark. Okay. Somebody's got to know what a mud shark is. I do. I know what it is. Oh, we got a lot of VIPs in the chat. Very nice. Very nice. Do 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 do. Do you know what a mud shark is? Do 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 do. Oil rig worker? No, that's not a mud shark. I'll give you a hint. It's a female. It's a female. It's a type of female. It's not a male. Am I eating at Spirit Halloween again? No, we just walked through Spirit Halloween and I got the DMT mask. I got my girlfriend a t-shirt too because I told her I would. And I'm good like that. But I also got the DMT mask for the next Instagram Live. I'm going to go on like a Saturday night, a Friday night when I know all of you people are on drugs. And I'll give you a nice scare there. What is a mud shark? A concubine? Nope. It's like cutting out, triggered. Oh shit, the sound is all fucked up. Man, the CIA, Nigger. And he was a white guy, by the way. People listening. He was a white guy. You don't have to be black to be that. To be that terminology. It's a way of being, actually. It's not a race. To be that. That mask is wild. Jungle fever. Okay, you're getting close. Lucifer and everybody, you're getting close. It's usually like a chunky to fat white woman gets with a black guy, right? That's what a mud shark is. Now, I said earlier that Janesville, there's a bootleg Lego store. Let me fix the... Oh, there we go. That's much better. Oh, there's major butt crack right there. That's horrible. I said earlier we are in the mud shark capital of the world. Now, what I think happens here is you've got all these white Midwest women that don't have any men, or, you know, the men either go elsewhere or they level up, right? They don't go with the fat, chunky, like, white chick. And so the blacks from Chicago, because this is what happens, like, Chicago is a huge metro area. And you know, the joke they make about Janesville is this, and I'm not making these jokes, I'm just reporting, guys, I'm reporting. You want the real reporting, or you want the Zog reporting, okay? So Janesville, they say that the blacks from Chicago come to Janesville to get more welfare. That's the running joke around here, is they come from Chicago. And so you've got blacks running wild here, single white women, and blacks are alpha, and chicks like alpha guys. A lot of blacks are super alpha. I'm not going to go in the game store. We've seen enough degeneracy today. But, so now you know. Janesville is where people that want more welfare from Chicago come to get it. And it's also the mud shark capital. And again, I'm just reporting. I'm not racist. I think blacks are way more funny, way more base than white people. Like, black people are super base compared to an average white these days. Most whites are actually cucked. Depending on, especially if you're like a white guy in the city, you're like a white city cuck. You know, I will critique my own race. Blacks are based in general. Here's another scam. Diamonds. Diamonds are a Jewish scam. Worthless. They're practically worthless except for drilling. They have no real like utility besides looking pretty and drilling. So what can we do? Oh, well, we will just con people into making sure that you gotta have these for your wife. You need to spend 3 times your income on a diamond because we got to get rid of these useless things. It's like telling women they need to shave their armpits so they can sell more razors. That's what they do. Problem, reaction, solution. There we go. Smells like weed. I knew it was coming up to the weed store. I could smell it. That's the THCA though, bro. Not technically psychoactive until you smoke it, and then the heat turns it into THC. But yeah, we went and saw the killer clowns from outer space costumes, and we learned about the mud sharks of Janesville. We're not quite done. There is the bootleg anime store. Every mall has to have a bootleg anime store. And some of these are official products, but a lot of these places, they deal in bootleg Chinese knockoffs of like Hello Kitty. Bookstore. Read it on your iPad. How many books can you fit in your backpack? That's the argument for digital books. You can have an entire library in your backpack versus 5 to 10 books, depending on the size. Now the frequency on this side of the mall is a little different. You got the lens crafters. It breathes a little bit better over here on this side of the mall. You've got your Dick's Sporting Goods. I've never been a fan of that name. But I guess in 1948, we weren't making as many dick jokes. You weren't thinking about cocks. It was just a dude's name, Richard. Get your foot rubbed at the Chinese Relaxation Center. Get your foot rubbed. It will make you $5 me love you long time. I think if you're not truly racist, you can make racist jokes like me. But if you're really racist and hate people, it comes through in your delivery. I've surprisingly been able to get away with a lot on YouTube lately, and on some of these accounts I have. A digital library is susceptible, though. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem with that. Is okay, the argument is for example, records or something. If you bought a record and there was a few tracks on it, and then they release it digital, and they take some of the tracks off, or they edit it, like a book, like James Bond, or who else were they trying to edit? Roald Dahl. They're changing all of his works to make them more politically correct. So there might be versions, that were released in the 50s and the 1800s, whatever. And the digital version will be different because it's not, it's wrong speak. There was a few backroom looking areas earlier. But that's it, guys. That is the Uptown Janesville Mall. We've got a Chuck E. Cheese, we've got an Ulta, a few other stores. No great deals, really. I think you'll be pretty safe here. I wouldn't come alone as a woman. Honestly, I've been here maybe 4 times. And I'm a big guy who's basically psychopathic, and I'm not afraid of anything. But, hold on. Thank you for walking right through my shot. So I'm not afraid of anything, really. I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to put myself in situations where, like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid of things in general, but I'm not going to go rock climbing solo with no rope. I'm not going to avail myself to stupid situations where I could be in danger, even though I might not be afraid. Anyway, I've noticed, it must be my frequency, but wherever I sit after a while, like, things follow me like a magnet. Like, things will start to really gravitate around me in, like, an unconscious way. No more spending money on those random vending machines. Yeah. Killer Mike's run. But, yeah, I feel safe here. Male, 6'5", psychopath that's not afraid of anything. But would I let my girlfriend here alone? Probably not. Because I have seen instances where, like I said, gang-like activity, not like Bloods and Crips, but like groups of teenagers, which, you've seen these videos where they just randomly beat people. It's all it takes. All it takes is being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I don't have the victim gate. One thing you don't know is a lot of these predators, a lot of these psychopaths and rapists, they can unconsciously see a victim, like through the walk of their, the gait of their walk. How they carry themselves. You can tell somebody who's going to fight back versus who's not. And you're going to have to be a real crazy person to want to mess with me, because when you mess with me, first of all, you're not getting anything of value. You're going to get an old iPhone. You're going to get my wallet, which ain't got no money in it. My credit cards will be canceled immediately. I'm 6'5". I'm like a lion. Like, lions really don't go after other lions, and predators in general, whether they're child predators or they're animals in the wild, they usually go after the weakest in the pack. Teenagers are the only thing that scare me. Yeah, so I would come here even alone on a busy night, because I could handle myself. I could do what needs to be done against a group of couple teenagers, but I wouldn't let my woman come here alone. No way. But I'm also the kind of guy that likes to protect, like, that's your job as a man. If you're playing traditional roles, like I demand, I want a traditional male and a female role in my relationship. I'm not saying barefoot in the kitchen, but, there is flexibility with what we give and take with what we do. But in general, I like that the man pays and gets it done, provides, and the woman is like nesting and big children and stuff like that. I don't do poly. I don't do anything weird. I'm a pretty straight up kind of guy. Most people I get along with. It doesn't matter their race. If they're babu, if they're ching chong, doesn't matter. I lived in Japan for 1.5 years. I've lived in big cities where they'll cut you for a nickel. They'll cut you for looking at you the wrong way, like that guy in the street the other day. That's what progressivism gets you. That's what being a bleeding heart liberal gets you. I can't tell how many stories I've seen, like white people trying to help people of darker skin to their own detriment, because they're so progressively blinded. They're so progressive. They're blinded by real danger, right? They don't judge. I get it. You shouldn't judge everybody like in a certain way, but you should have discretion, and like you should kind of judge, like, yeah, you know what? I shouldn't go down this alley at 2:00 in the morning alone. That's a kind of a judgment. Now, to say that all people are a certain way because of the color of their skin, that's not true. You're stopping yourself from having opportunities with other races if you think like that. And that's why, again, I can get away with these jokes. Is I don't have hate in my heart. I really believe that. I might offend some people, but they know I don't have hate in my heart. So I can say things like just the word, nigger. Okay, there, I said it. Did you want me to say it? It's been said. No big deal. I love blacks. I lived in Atlanta for a long time. People determined to walk through my shot. Hold on. All right. But anyway, I'm going to have a job here soon where I can travel the country and go to possibly all the malls. Things these days have become so complex. Not for me. Not for me because, like, I think about sometimes, like, why do I do this? Why do I tell you about certain things like Taylor Swift wants to go to the Jets game so she can dominate the search engine instead of people looking for her private jet use? And this happens all the time, and it's happened forever with the internet. Hunter Biden smoking crack? Biden administration is going to pass out crack pipes. So that way when you Google Biden crack pipe, you don't get the conspiracy stuff and the laptop and all the stuff that you really want. You're going to get, Obama or Biden administration passes out drug kits to drug users, including crack pipes. That's real thing. That's what really happened. And somebody else in the comments was like, Black Panther, they made the Black Panther movie to keep the Black Panther out of the SEO. And when I'm talking about search engine optimization, getting your key terms to the top of Google. What else? What else do they use? Yeah, so something will happen, and they will use a tactic of like making a story that's had the same search terms. Like, I think the Rachel Chandler is a stretch, because like somebody had mentioned in the comments, Friends pre-existed Rachel Chandler as a human trafficker. And for those that don't know who we're talking about, she was part of Epstein's whole deal. Rachel Chandler, she like brought in models and stuff. I don't know the story. All I know is she's involved. And somebody's like, oh, that's what Friends is for. Rachel and I got a gang coming this way. I'm gonna, for my own safety, just move along. But I think that woman was like 10 years old when Friends was out, so I don't think that one was a true one. Like, you do have to have some critical thinking. Critical thinking is absolutely necessary. And guess what? Sometimes they put these memes out to like get you to think. Like, I don't believe it, but I think it's fucking hilarious. Like, there's a lot of things I don't agree with at all that I post because I think it's hilarious. And if you don't get the joke, that's not my problem. Chuck E. Cheese made by Atari, and Steve Jobs worked for him too, with his feet with no shoes on, eating carrot juice looking orange. All right, little man, you better go. I got you, bro. Oh, no? Okay. Yeah, good. Don't talk to strangers, kid. All right, do I have my DMT mask still? Yes, okay, good. All right, so that is the special edition mall walking Janesville, Uptown Janesville, a Spirit Halloween edition, quite different from our last mall walking episode, where it was basically a gangland mall. I couldn't believe how many stories I came across for that Cherryvale Mall with shootings. It was unreal. And what I realized after the fact was I was sitting in the parking lot where about 3 or 4 of those shootings had actually happened. Alright, where is my car with the Florida plates on it? I like to park in the back. Get my exercise. There it is. See, you can tell mine's Florida because I don't have the front plate. I guess it's the law here, you gotta have a front plate. That's not all Wisconsin cars have it. But yep, I'm not gonna end the video, but for the sake of YouTube I will. Looks like a wrap. Or you know what? I like that driving away shot. When I'm driving away, I like that shot. All right, let's go back to the comments, bro. All right, hold on here. I smoked weed in that car? No, you did not smoke weed in this car. Everything is balanced because this is a different car than the one I had at the float center. So no, you have not smoked weed in this car. Only me and my girlfriend have. That's it. But you did smoke weed in the other one. I will give you that. That is true. Let's look at the comments. I've done SEO work before, and this is all plausible. Yeah. What is Thomas Sowell took psychedelics? I don't even know what that means. Teenagers are the only thing that scare me. The heat doesn't turn it to THC, it activates the THC. The THCA was there, but the heat is what turns the THCA into THC, which makes it psychoactive. Tourmaline is a fraction of the price diamonds and are far more beautiful than cut. Yes, diamonds are a scam. Diamonds are a scam. Do I notice any benefits of the copper bottle? No. It tastes like pennies. But that's okay. Because buddy, everybody, every Indian guru says you must drink out of the copper bottle, buddy. This is literally all copper, except for that one little piece right there. This is all copper. And it does taste like pennies. What's the vibe today? Perfection, enlightenment. Love everybody, tell the truth. Hold on, I got a thing for my girlfriend here, what she's saying. Back to you. Instagram Live. It keeps it cold, kinda. You know, it doesn't get super hot during the day when I leave it in the car. So yes, it is some form of insulation. So yeah, anyway guys, that's it. I got other things to do. Thanks for joining this mall walking. If you missed the actual mall walking, I'm going to turn it this way now for the end of my video. I'll say that again because I'm concluding my YouTube video now. In 3, 2, 1, action. All right, guys. Oh, look at that, a plate for us there at the end. Got juice? No, but I got plenty of Halloween footage at the Uptown Janesville Mall here in Janesville, Wisconsin. We're gonna back out and do a little drive around, but I thank you both on Instagram and YouTube. And like I said, people that are on Instagram right now, if you missed this mall walking, if you're interested in it, we do talk about some fun stuff, some spicy stuff. You should go check YouTube out, Float Universe, and there are the mall walkings there. And I will continue to post. I try to post weekly. There will be a new podcast tonight, and tomorrow, if you're lucky, a new content you crave on BitChute only at this point, because the stuff on BitChute, on the content you crave, is just way too spicy for YouTube. I'm honestly really surprised with what I've been able to get away with on YouTube, and I better put the camera down. I know how some of the people in the comments are just being super gamma and like, oh, Jesus, put the camera down. So I will before I get hit. And you guys have a great day. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this one, the Halloween edition of Mall Walking. You are enlightened.
Hi, Georgie. Aren't you going to say hello?
I'm not supposed to take stuff from strangers. My dad said so.
I, Georgie, am Pennywise the Dancing Clown. You are Georgie. So now we know each other.
I gotta go.
Go without this.
My toes!
And there's cotton candy and rides and all sorts of surprises down here. And balloons, too. All colors.
Do they float?
Oh, yes. They float. And when you're down here, you float too!